Today I'm going to show you how to register online at the Huntley Park District. First, you want to navigate to our website, huntleyparks.org. On the main page, right here is the link to registration and online registration. We do provide some additional instructions on the how to register page if you need additional help. We're going to go to online registration. Once here, you want to locate your username and password and sign in. You'll notice before we sign in, you are a guest, so you cannot register for a program here, but we do from time to time have other things you can purchase up here as a guest. Some examples might be daily passes to Stingray Bay Aquatic Center, where you can prepay and show a receipt at the door. In this case, we're going to continue to sign into our account to register for a program. Once you sign in, some information changes. You have some additional options up here, and then you now see your household last name and your account number with us. You'll see that there's nothing in my shopping cart at this time. So there's some other helpful information here, and you can find other instructional videos on our website that will show you what else is available here. For now, we want to register for a program, and there's a few ways we can do that. First, we can simply browse activities. We could look at different categories that might interest us. And if you know what you're doing, you can simply go right to the category or browse activities. In this case, I've decided I'm going to register my child for the Huntley Park District Stingrays swim team. So I know that's under the aquatics, but if you've looked at our brochure and you know the specific activity number, you can put that here and it'll take you right there. So I'm going to search aquatics, and I know I want the swim team. So there are some different things you can filter and find other activities that you're interested in. So I want swim team, and I'm going to sign my child up for the swim team. Note that when you select an item, it will appear down here. We have not yet added it to the cart. It's just simply saying you've selected this. If you'd like to select more, you can add it here. If I've made a mistake, I can certainly clear that selection. But in this case, I want to add it to my cart. Please note there is the info button here, which will give you some other details about the program. Also, you'll notice the status bar here. In this case, it's available for registration. You may also see unavailable, which means we're showing you the program, but we've not yet begun registration for it. The other thing you may see is full, meaning the class is full and there is no room to add any additional people. And you may also see wait list. So if the class is full, but we still have room on the wait list, you may register for the wait list. Please note if you're registering for a wait list, you are not charged at the time of registering, but you will be contacted by our staff for payment information if you decide to join later. For now, I'm going to add this to my cart. And when you select an item, it's going to ask you to select which individual in your household you're registering. In this case, I'm going to register one of my children and continue. It's going to ask you some questions after that. Different programs have different questions. Roster note is simply, a little note of something that may be necessary for the instructor to know. This is not necessarily where you put allergies, special needs requests. That is for this. You're going to select yes or no. Does the participant have any special needs? If you select yes, one of our staff members will contact you to get more information about this. In my case, I don't have any special needs, so I'm going to select no. Tickler is simply a pop-up as you transact some more information you may need to know. In this case, it instructs you to see the document attached to your receipt for more important information. In general, when you transact with us, you will get an emailed receipt. Please keep that for future reference, and you may have additional attachments, and there will be additional information on that PDF receipt that is attached to the email. So please make sure you're aware of that as you transact with us. Finally, of course, we have our waiver. I'm going to click to agree. And when I do that, we're going to go to the final payment screen. Please note that on the payment screen, if you have any old balances, you must pay those here, or you will not be able to transact online. So you can pay those here or contact our office for additional help. So I'm going to proceed to checkout. Here it's going to ask me my payment information. I'm going to enter the payment that I have. I'm going to confirm my contact information. This should match what is on your credit card. And I'm going to continue. Finally, we get to the payment page. This is a third-party payment processing company. The Huntley Park District does not keep your payment on file. You cannot contact us later and say, charge my account. We simply do not keep that on file for your security. So any future transactions, you will still need to provide payment information. So I'm going to enter my payment information. I'm going to confirm that that payment information, the name on the credit card, matches what is on the actual credit card, and be sure that the email address you provide is something that is where you're going to get your receipt. Finally, I'm going to submit payment. One of the most important things when you submit payment is to wait. It will take a few minutes to process. Again, it says being processed, do not do anything. This is one of the most common problems we deal with. If you do not wait long enough, the transaction may go through. It may charge you, however, it may not enroll you in the class. So please be patient. This depends on a few factors: your internet connection, the connection between our system and the payment processing company, and many factors can influence that. So I have now finished my transaction. I can view my receipt immediately, so I'd like to click on that. So here's my receipt. It has now also been emailed to me. You should receive it within a few minutes, within a few hours at worst. But if you do not receive this within one day, please contact our office at 847-669-3180, and we can be of further assistance. Again, thank you for joining us. That is how you register online at the Huntley Park District. And as always, if you need help, you can contact us at 847-669-3180, and we're happy to walk you through this process. Thank you for joining us today.